I was 12 when the anchor snapped and the man was gone. That house went from a home to a tomb in a single dome. Mama stood there in the doorway, shadow cutting through the room, trying to play the hand she was dealt, drowning in the gloom. But her hands were shaking, she was reading the maps all wrong, trying to steer a sinking ship with a broken song. She made her mistakes, yeah, she let the dark creep in the door, chasing ghosts, making back calls, spilling oil on the kitchen floor. But beneath the wreckage and the words that she shouldn't said, she was still standing in the storm, trying to keep me fed. She didn't have the answer, stumbling blind through the night, failing 1,000 times over, just trying to find the spark of light. She got it wrong, she missed the signs, tracing her fingers over crooked lines. But she carried the weight, she stood in the fire, lifting a mountain while stuck in the mire. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried. The road was broken and the stars went blind, but you stood in the gap, left the excuses behind. You didn't get it right, but you fought the tide, with your back against the wall and nowhere to hide. Mama tried, Mama tried. Yeah, Mama, you tried. I didn't make it easy on her. I was a wild spark looking for fuel, skipping school for the back fence, breaking every damn rule. Learned the taste of busted wire, got my name on the county sheet, running with a pack of wolves, dragging dirt across a clean sheet. She yelled, she screamed, she make the wrong move out of fear, locking doors that should have been open, speaking words I couldn't hear. We would do blunt instruments colliding in a hollow space, both of us bleeding out from the essence in that place. She stumbled through the parents in a heavy hand, a blinded eye, building a fortress out of cardboard under a stormy sky. But every bad direction that she took to lead me home came from a woman terrified of leaving her boy alone. She got it wrong, she missed the signs, tracing her fingers over crooked lines. But she carried the weight, she stood in the fire, lifting a mountain while stuck in the mire. Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried. The road was broken and the stars went blind, but you stood in the gap, left the excuses behind. You didn't get it right, but you fought the tide, with your back against the wall and nowhere to hide. Mama tried, Mama tried. Yeah, Mama, you tried. Yeah, nobody hands you a manual when the foundation cracks, when you're left with a broke down engine and a mile of rusted tracks. She wasn't a saint, she had a demon. She let the anger burn, passing down the generational scars. She never had the chance to unlearn, but I look back through the smoke now, older than she was back then, and I see a human being broken, trying to piece it together again. She didn't have the blueprint, she was working with shattered glass, trying to build a future for me while running from her own past. So yeah, the history is messy and the memories are bruised and torn, but she was the only shield I had against the day that I was born. So let this be the truth on the day the air goes still. You weren't a perfect textbook, but you didn't break your will. You tripped over the threshold, you dropped a heavy load, but you never ran away, you stayed on that bitter road. You did it wrong, but you didn't quit. You took the punches and the hell of it. Mama, you tried. Mama, you tried. The road was broken and the stars went blind, but you stood in the gap, left the excuses behind. You didn't get it right, but you fought the tide, with your back against the wall and nowhere to hide. Mama tried. Oh, Mama, you tried. You didn't do it right, but you didn't run. A broken woman raising a broken son. Through the wreckage in the rain, I see the scars you hide. Let the record show it clear. Mama, you tried.